Part 3 of spinning. We're going to use our finalist, the mighty neyze, or spear. So you're going to be much safer to spin with one of these because of reach. So just keep that in mind. And you're going to have a lot more variability with partial spins and just being able to sweep wide portions without even having to spin. Now, here's what some variations will look like, right? They're coming in low. You can come here, stepping back, heel, boom. Trying to keep multiple people away. Right? They're coming low. Present the heel. Sweeping. If I'm being offensive, you can thrust. Maybe you're parrying. Here. Now just keep in mind, clearance is very important for the spear. So what I just did there is I'm thrusting, sweeping, and now the spear's on this side of my body, so then I have to bring it back. So just keep that in mind. You're gonna have to be very cognizant of your clearance with the spear, with the neyze. Another very basic one is from this guard. I'm taking a step back. Just keep in mind, most of my weight's on this rear leg. So I'm taking a step back, and when that weight is there, it's after I've already stepped. So maybe I'll be neutral, balanced, take the step here, presenting my heel. Now you can step back and thrust, right? Or you could sweep, boom, and then attack again. So you're going to have much safer options if you're using the reach of your spear properly, managing distance. So another tactic that you can employ using the neyze, the spear, is you're doing what the spear is designed to do, thrusting, right? Presenting my heel. Maybe I'm trying to step off the line and trying to herd the enemy this way. Maybe I'm trying to make a path for people behind me to get behind me, or trying to get them in a position to where I'm going to be in a better position to win. Now, spinning offensively, even with the spear, is a little bit flashy. So just keep that in mind. Like with Shamshir Sapar, when it comes to weapons, it's mainly when you're doing these spins, right? It's because you have multiple opponents, but it still has use when it's one-on-one. It's just less often, in my opinion, and what I find, but still viable. You just have to be quick and agile. Now, another thing you can do is you could sweep this way, coming back, right? So making the flat parallel with the marching surface, I'm sweeping wide, coming back. Here. So your hands are going to climb up and down the spear depending on how you're utilizing it. So one more time, as I'm sweeping, here. Same thing the other direction. Sweeping, here. Boom. Right, and I'm always presenting the heel. Boom. Now one trick you can do is you can thrust. Right, you thrust, you meet your hand here, you're spinning, you're threatening with this again, and then you're climbing back down. So to break that down is I'm here, thrusting, right, beginning my sweep after that thrust, attacking again, boom. So that's what I mean, you're going to be climbing the spear sometimes, depending on how you're using it. Now just keep in mind, guys fought in formation, so if I have men to the left and right of me, I'm not going to start spinning my stuff around, right? And that's why I keep reiterating in this video series that spinning is used few and far between. It's not like it's never used, but it's used few and far between, because typically it was a mass formation of people coming at each other. So if I have people to the left and right of me, I'm not going to be spinning it crazy per se. But if there's gaps between us, maybe I'm singled out, yeah, I'm going to be fighting for my life, right? Trying to keep people away, trying to survive, trying to get my opening, get out of there. So that's where these spins come into place. And when you have a guy who's cornered, who's fighting for his life, his adrenaline's gonna be spiked. And if you see a madman with a spear, right, people are gonna be like, whoa, right? And then that's when you get that opening, hopefully, God's will, and you get out of there. So just keep that in mind. Another thing about these spins is they look cool and they're fun. So hope you learned something. Just keep in mind, this is more of a higher level thing. It's much easier if you have a nice flat dojo surface. And remember when to use them, how to use them. So then they'll serve you well. So I hope you liked the video. Thank you very much.